Hello, beautiful ascending ones. First week of January 2023. How are we doing? Mercury gone retrograde, and Mars is in his retrograde in Gemini still, and will be till March, I think. And how are we communicating with each other in this new gateway into the new Earth? Are we having communication breakdowns or communication breakthroughs? Are we still reacting old memories of trauma, getting triggered and offended by others as they navigate their own traumas? How is our communication to ourselves, our bodies? And how's our communication with others? What is evolution if it's not to cultivate harmony between the communication with another human being? This time of navigation through our traumas, through the collective trauma, it's time. It's time to begin to cultivate an awareness that every single human being around us is going through something right now. Some hell as they land here on heaven. And how is our communication? Is it reactive, or is it coming into a new space of acceptance, understanding, compassion, love for our fellow brother or sister, and understanding that we are all going through the same crap, just with different details of our stories? But we are going to start seeing the souls getting triggered massively through other people's truths. And I hope for me, and I hope for humanity, that we can find a truce within our truths at this time. We're releasing a lot, finding ourselves in situations we might have been for years and not knowing how to break out of them. And where do we bring the communication into situations like that? We may be facing and taking a look at our traumas for the first time and need to communicate them. Are we creating, when there's this disharmony between you and other, are we creating safe places for us to go into our vulnerable spaces, to go into that circle, that sacred circle where we can be open, honest, vulnerable, and heard? Because everybody has the right to be heard, whether we agree with them or not. And this is the mastery that we need to step into if we are still getting offended or taking shit personally. We need to look at that, because that's going straight into the victim again. And what do we find on our planet but a big mess because of empowered victims? We all need to cosmically grow up and realize, oh, you're a human being. So am I. You're going through the same stuff as I am. So we do this together. Make it less of a hard journey. Because essentially, when we're going through 2023 right now, we're blind. We're blind. We don't know what's coming. We don't we are facing the unknown, and that's okay. I'm a bit of a apocalyptimist. Well, I know it's happening, but I choose to look on the bright side. The world is crumbling, and where are we within our mind and our communication with this new energy coming into our DNA and changing shit up, as everything is in complete chaos now, like it always is when there's a death. And we're having these mini deaths constantly. Every day we go through a mini death, and other people are going through them too. But let us broaden our minds in understanding and understanding others' journeys. When we find ourselves in those reactionary spaces, in those reactionary states, how quickly, when we have those reactionary states for another, can we pull it back, ask for forgiveness, or forgive? How quickly can we bring it back into the art of forgiveness? These codes, after quite a difficult, energetic day of communication, breakdowns or breakthroughs. Breakthroughs always for me. It's always a breakthrough when we have, like I've always said in all my videos, where there's triggers, there's gold. Where there's triggers, there's your reflection. Dare we look into that reflection, or do we continue turning away from the reflection, thinking that we're keeping ourselves in peace, but then ultimately finding another one, finding another one, until we can no longer hide? Let us start communicating in this new community that we find ourselves in, whether that be your family, your spouse, your actual community. Let us look at the way we are communicating. Are we communicating from a space of love now? Because there's no time for anything else. We have to come together. And as we are blinded by what's unfolding, we can't do this alone. We have to hold each other's hands as we blindly go forward with strength and togetherness and love. And I give thanks to everybody going through that journey and finding the courage within themselves to bring compassion to themselves and the other, knowing that everybody is on the journey of ascension, and it is not an easy one. Se babasa telikia leni malana, se ukushulu, se teleia talana bas, babocho chukua she, sheliki papatalana, selikia wasa sa, uariene mamasa, se usho kia watatana, imamana kia, se amama kia uso. Ukulele play. Bata tati kiti lele, adini moda tula na mane. Papa sa tula le kiti tale malide. Hey. Iti mamalagya dili puso tilikiti talang naman ha. Iti tali dile dili puso tuli di malinala li di tuda limana ha. Gya pa sa tiki kili kilile iti babuto tula ni meya ha. Ipapalea si babuto tuli ni kititele ni malinala naman ha. Iyo, mama kita delay. Imula na, si pabuti tula di kaya tali di bata tula ni mane. Hey, mama dali kiti tulo la kaya ni mana nanula lo. Yeah, si papasa tadi li kiti tula ni malanala ni mayo. Tilo, ipapasa talagya di malanala yan. Ipapasa tiya titila ni muta ni malanala ni malagya ni mano. Si papasa kitikini malanala di kititula na mahada di kaya tatali kitilay. Ipapututula kaya dalinay at sinibotu kalido at tati ni malanala. Haux Haux. Faces which should be responding and not reacting right now. And what? What are you doing with the hole in your face? Are you coming from old behavior, old pattern of reaction, reacting, all bloody memory? Why? Time to grow up cosmically. Find the wisdom of love in your heart, compassion. And learn to use this gently, knowing everybody on their own unique journey. And we give them thanks for showing us what need work in ourselves by holding up mirror. Let us look into the mirror and own it. All right. And you're thanking your body. Yeah. All right. I love you very much.